Live from Chinatown in Chicago, Illinois, this is Lane Tech Lacrosse. Lane Tech is back in the public league looking to move to 5-0 and extend their overall season win streak to 8. The champions are flying high after Monday's win at Fenwick. Everyone played extremely well, but let's focus on those goalies for a moment. Alyssa Gonzalez and Karina Vargas faced a combined 16 free position 8-meter shots. For the season, the average for 8-meter shots is 3.9 per game. Gonzalez and Vargas only allowed 6 goals from the 16 free positions and held the Friars to 4 goals in the run of play. An outstanding performance from Lane's 2 goalies and something they will look to carry into the rest of the regular season and the playoffs. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony McHale and Mary Avery, and we are coming to you on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with today's action between your Lane Tech champions and the Jones Eagles. It is game day 12 for the champions, and they have traveled down the construction-infested Kennedy to face the Jones Eagles. The Eagles are struggling a bit this season at 1-5, 1-3 in the public league. Their sole win coming against Lincoln Park. They scored 12 goals beating the Lions and 9 in the loss to Kenwood, but in their other 4 games they have averaged only 2 goals. Latin is the only non-conference common opponent, and Jones fell to the Romans 16-2. Today should be an opportunity for Coach Malmstrom to work in some players in different positions and install any plays that she's going to want to have for Monday's clash with Peyton. A beautiful spring day in Chicago. Game time temperatures will be 60 degrees, and the wind is coming off the lake at about 9 miles per hour. Teams going through stick checks right now. Jones has already done theirs. Lane is up, and we will be getting underway. 23rd Street and just off of State here in downtown Chicago. Chinatown is to our back. The lake is to our front. The wind is coming toward our broadcast position. Another low-angle game. Today, no bleachers here at Jones Field. We are about 16 blocks from the Jones campus. Jones at 7th and State. We're, again, at 23rd and State. So Lane's second game this week. If you didn't join us, if you were unable to join us for the game on Monday at Fenwick, it was a thriller. Lane Tech answered 3 second-half goals from Fenwick with 5 of their own to put the game away, and then withstood a late challenge from Fenwick as they tried to get back into the game, but some key draw wins by Kendrick O'Keefe and a couple nice saves by Karina Vargas, and Lane was able to beat the 15th ranked Friars and get into today's game. This a little bit of a tune-up for Monday, the game that everybody's had circled, postponed from right before spring break on Monday at Lane Stadium. The champions will welcome the Peyton Grizzlies for the first of what should be 2 matchups this season. Still some games to be played and games to be put into max preps, but the winner of Monday's contest should be the number 1 seed in the public league tournament. The loser will be number 2. Right now, that could, depending how things go, mean a rematch with these Jones Eagles, or a second game against the Lions of Lincoln Park, who we play next Thursday on senior night. So 3 games next week if you're able to join us. 2, hey, at home, if anybody remembers where that is. So Monday against Peyton, 6:15 at Lane Stadium. Then on Wednesday, we take the long trip out to Lombard to face Montini. And then on Thursday for senior night, back home against the Lincoln Park Lions. And then we're into the playoffs. City playoffs and then the state playoffs. So still 8 or 9 games left, but just feels like the season is rushing by. Looks like one referee. Hold on 1 sec, I'll be right back. Hey, ref, the ball on the 15-yard line. So Jones comes out of their huddle. We have names, no numbers, doesn't really help us. My understanding is they got new jerseys in the middle of the season, so they switched their numbers up a little bit. So we'll just go with numbers. Lane once again in their green road jerseys. Those white ones will still be brand new next year. As soon as Lane breaks their huddle, we'll let you know who's out there to start for Coach Malmstrom. See who comes out, see what Coach does. Sometimes in games like this, she'll switch it up. On the attack, Neela Ryan, Gwen Ryan, Sophia Pogonis, and Emily Sides. On defense, Bree Thomas, Neve Mahan, Sage Tenfeld, and Audrey Nathouse. Kendra O'Keefe in the draw circle with Eliza McHale and Kate McNamara in the midfield. And starting in goal for Lane Tech, number 21, the junior, Karina Vargas. Had an outstanding game against Fenwick. 7 second-half saves. Staved off some point-blank shots, but the referee is placing the ball between the sticks. There's 25 minutes on the clock, and we are ready to go. Ball picked up by Kate McNamara. We got some draw stats for you later in the game, but here goes Lane. Kate drives, gets on her right hand. Oh, sun is in the girls' eyes as they go towards the apartment buildings that you might see. So from behind the camera toward the benches, the girls are going to be looking right into the sun. Quick stick by Eliza McHale. Didn't really get it into the webbing of her stick. Ball picked up by Gwen Ryan. Over to McNamara. Screen from Ryan. She looks for a pass. Tried to find O'Keefe. Check on an empty stick. McHale, see where the referee puts her. Going to bring her back to the 12-meter line. So she's got a short angle. McHale doesn't take the opportunity to shoot, puts it in the middle. Kate McNamara shoots, score. Eliza McHale to Kate McNamara, and Lane takes an early 1-0 lead. 23-51. It looks like we're letting the clock run over there. So they're going to let the clock run. We'll call that 23-50. McHale to McNamara. Kate's 11th goal on the season. Eliza's 11th assist. So Keefe back in the draw circle. Same midfield. Yeah, the sun's going to continue to drop. So it'll be tough with the ball going from the near sideline to the far. Kate McNamara is going to pick that one up again. Oh, ball out of bounds to Jones. Jones are going to try and clear. So McNamara and Neela Ryan contesting the clear. Emily Sides there now. Ball on the ground, picked up by Kendra O'Keefe. O'Keefe gets the ball in the middle over to McHale. Quickly down. Pass into the middle, got McNamara again. Shoot, score. Lane Tech 2-0, the same combination.
12 and 12.
22-10. We'll do it again. McNamara and McHale. 2-0 Lane Tech. Come back to the draw circle. No changes for Lane Tech. Number 3 for Jones going into the draw circle. See if Kendra is able to push that ball to Kate again, coming right at us to the near sideline. Ball inside that time, still picked up by Kate McNamara. McNamara looking, she had Gwen Ryan over the middle. McNamara far numbers, pass into McHale. McHale shoots, scores! Don't need anybody else today, just Kate McNamara and Eliza McHale. We'll call that one 21-28. Switched it up just a little bit. McHale from McNamara. 3-0 Lane Tech. Eliza's 19th goal in the season. Kate's 12th assist. So a little different from the draw circle that time. Kendra had to go inside. Kate was still able to pick it up. Took it to the far sideline, the far numbers. Eliza cut through. So Lane Tech, through this win streak, we'll get to it, has just dominated draw controls and ground balls. That one's going to be a little tough. Kate McNamara gets it again. Gets inside the attacking zone. Another pass inside. Missed Emily Sides. Ball picked up by the goalie. Ball on the ground. Picked up on that side by Pagonis. She spins inside. She shoots, saved by the goalie. So Sophia with the shot, just tried to go low. Goalie got there. Contested. Gwen Ryan knocks it out, picks it up. Gwen Ryan gets around. Ball knocked out her stick in front of the goal. Still loose. Picked up on that side by Pagonis. McHale settles, directing traffic, getting everybody reset. Over to McNamara. Gwen Ryan inside the numbers on the near sideline. Tilts her head. She wanted somebody to cut through. There's a cutter. Kendra O'Keefe. Shot saved. O'Keefe went backhanded and low. Goalie couldn't find it for a second. Pagonis breaks up the outlet pass. Picks up the ground ball. She gets it behind the net. Over to Neela Ryan. Neela looking for somebody cutting through. Had McHale for a second. Gets it up to Sides. Sides 2 goals this season so far. She drives around the right side. She shoots. Saved by the goalie again. Goalie with 3 saves early in this game. Controlling everything low. The 3 goals we scored have been shoulder high. McNamara dumps it inside to O'Keefe. O'Keefe couldn't handle it. It was a little bit low. She'll reset. Brings the ball to the top. Got Gwen Ryan inside. Gwen shoots. Missed wide right. Easy for me to say. So Lane Tech maintains possession. McHale over to Neela Ryan. Oh, just missed Gwen. Ball loose. Ground ball fought for. Kate McNamara flips it up. It's going to get across the restraining line. Picked up there by Kendra O'Keefe. Little broken play right now. Lane should have an opportunity if they want it. O'Keefe had beat her player. Into McHale. Shoot, score. Kendra O'Keefe to Eliza McHale. Lane makes it 4-0. Oh, I think it's 17:33. Clock is still running. So McHale's second goal a day. O'Keefe with her 7th assist. So McHale with her 5-point game on Monday, 5 goals on Monday, already has 4 points today. McHale 2 goals, McNamara 2 goals, McHale 2 assists, and McNamara and O'Keefe an assist apiece. the clock. They are keeping the clock running on the far side, so we're under 17 minutes. Olivia Ruby with the draw control that time. So Ruby in the game and Cooper Hudasek. So McNamara and McHale out. So we'll see Hudasek, ball's on the ground. She picks it up. Over to Gwen Ryan. Gwen tries to go one-on-one, gets past her player, shoots. Ball bounces over the crossbar. It's going to go to Jones. Gwen tried to bounce it in. Just bounced it a little too far out. See if Jones can clear this now. They've yet to have the ball in their offensive end. Ball's on the ground. Picked that back up by Jones. Neela Ryan there. Over comes Gwen Ryan. They're going to use the sideline. 3 lane players right there. Out of bounds. See what the referee does. Referee's going to give the ball to Lane. Lane earned the ball, not giving it. Kendra O'Keefe with the ball. Kendra looking for cutters. Missed Hudasek. Emily Sides, that's a pass. Emily Sides picks it up. Coach Malsom trying to get some different offensive players in there, give some people an opportunity to score. Neela Ryan picks up the loose ball. Into O'Keefe, shoot, score.
Wow.
Neela Ryan with her first assist of the year. Kendra O'Keefe, her 29th goal. Five to nothing, Lane Tech. Wow, it's just super tough. I think it's 14-54. McHale into the draw circle with Ruby and Hudasek. Defense remains the same. Attack, we got some new attack players we'll get you in a second. Ball's up. McHale picks it up. So in the attack is Mary Gitschlag, Neela Ryan, Emily Sides, and Pagonis. We got a shooting space. So Olivia Ruby's going to get an 8-meter shot. Ruby 3 goals and an assist so far this season, 1-on-1 with the goalie. Quick in, goes low, shoot, score. Waved off. I think they might have had a crease violation, so no goal. Ball quickly outletted, but it's on the ground in the midfield. Bree Thomas there. Bree picks it up. Ball is knocked out of her stick. Neela Ryan fighting for it. Check on an empty stick. Jones ball. Jones looking to get it into their offensive zone for the first time. Number 2 with the ball. She goes quickly. Got some wheels. Everybody's got to turn around. She ran by all the lane defenders. She's going to take the ball all the way around. So Jones with their first offensive possession tonight. 2 gets around. Shoot. Score. So completely unassisted. Number 2. $13-20. McHale back in the draw circle. Ruby and Hudasek still out there. Neela Ryan going out on attack. In comes Natalie Crosby. So Crosby sides, Gitschlag, and in for the first time today, Abby Kenyon. Lane has won all the draws today. Oh, false start by Jones. So Lane Tech ball at midfield. Restart. Everybody thought there was a restart from the 50, but ball deep into Gitschlag. She's got nobody on her. She runs inside the 12, looking for a pass. She has an assist this year, no goal. Crosby with the ball. Just Crosby into sides. Saved by the goalie. Ball loose. Sides tried to go low. Goalie was there. The goalie is Abigail Layden. We know that. Loose ball picked up by Jones. Layden already with 6 or 7 saves today in this game. Ball loose on the ground again. 3-lane players picked up by Kenyon. Kenyon, no defender on her. Defender comes late. She goes straight down the middle. Right into the goalie's stick. She was trying to bounce it, I think, got a little close. Layden was right there with her stick. 2 players on the defending the clear. Picked up by Kenyon again. Kenyon shoots, scores. Abby Kenyon makes it 6-1, 11-10. Abby's 5th goal of the year. McHale going out, not sure who's coming in for her. Allie Vanna coming into the game for the first time. Allie's going to take this draw. So Hudasek, Ruby, and Vanna. Lane Tech leads 6-1. 10.5 minutes left in this running clock first half. We'll reset the attackers. Annie Good in the game. Allie Vanna looking at Olivia Ruby, see if she can get another false start by Jones. 2 back-to-back false starts. So Gitschlag, Crosby, Kenyon, and Good are your attackers. Vanna, Hudasek, and Ruby midfield. Kenyon with the ball again inside the numbers. Hudasek cuts through. Tried to get it into Good. Ball got all the way to the goalie. Clearing pass to the far sideline. Player in the middle, number 14, Bree Thomas on her. In comes Hudasek to help out Thomas. 14 is going to carry it all the way down. Second possession for Jones. Ball stopped. Kate Chapman in the game on defense. Good job stopping the attacker. 2 with the ball again. Ball's on the ground. Loose. Bree Thomas picks up the loose ball. Good D by the entire Lane defense. A lot of help. We've seen that over the last 7 games. Gitschlag with the ball in the midfield. Quickly using her speed to get inside the attacking area. No defenders on her. She's going to go all the way if she wants. Ball knocked out of her stick just as she tried to backhand it. Abby Kenyon there to pick it up. Abby settles things down. Allie Vanna to the top. Allie Vanna, 17 goals, 17 assists, leads the team in assists. Pass, that was a pass, so that should go to Jones. Jones ball at the end line right behind the goal. See if they can run it out. That's what they've done the 2 times that they had clears. There's a pass off of Jones' stick. That's going to go out of bounds. Green, it's Lane Tech ball. 1 referee today just working hard, running from sideline to sideline. Nathouse with the ball. That's going to go out of bounds on this side. So that's going to go to Jones. So Jones ball just in the midfield. 3 Lane defenders to challenge the clear. 19 gets it to the center of the field. She's going to run it all the way across. Foul on Crosby. 19 still working against Allie Vanna. Ball up to number 2, the goal scorer. Ruby tries to knock the ball out from behind. Bree Thomas there stops the drive. Ball on the ground. 2 with the ball outside the numbers. Bree Thomas on her. So Jones looking for something. We're 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half. Number 2 drives again. They're going to get Bree with a foul. That should be an 8-meter shot. Going to put her at the first hash to the left. Vargas has only faced one shot today. Going to send her out to the second hash. Lane did a great job on defense on Monday, getting to the shooter before the Friars get the ball off. See what Ali Vanna can do right here. Shot, missed the goal. Hudasek there. It's going to be Lane Tech ball. Great job by Cooper. Cooper launches a long clearing pass, picked off by number 3, but out of bounds. So ball remains with Lane. Olivia Ruby with it. She's got the sideline if she wants it. Oh, that's not exactly a legal screen, but Olivia Ruby into the attacking zone. She's got Crosby to her left if she sees her. Nope. Pulls the ball back out to the 12. Good defense by Jones. Stick was a little high maybe, but Gitschlag with the ball. Another missed pass picked up by Annie Good to the left of the net, babe. Annie Good with it. Good looking for a cutter. Vanna sets a screen for her. Good gets on her right hand. Kind of lobs it up. Referee called something, but it's still Jones' ball. Layden looking for a clear. She goes far sideline. Delilah Hale into the game for the first time. Hale breaks up the pass, fights for the ground ball. Ground ball controlled by number 4 for Jones. Referee's going to call something, go in her pocket for a card. No, she's not. There is a timeout for Jones. So let's see if we can see it. With 5:01 on the official game clock, Lane Tech leads Jones 6-1. While we have a sec, you want to go through some stats? Let's talk about some stats. So, goal-wise, coming into today, and she has one today. We'll just do coming into today. Kendra O'Keefe leads the team with 28 goals. Gwen Ryan second with 25. Assists, Ali Vanna with 17. Kate McNamara with 11, plus what she has today. So total points, Ali Vanna with 17 goals and 17 assists is tied with Kendra O'Keefe, 28 goals and 6 assists with 34. Katie Wilk and Gwen Ryan have 29. Eliza McHale has 28. Kate McNamara has 21. So you have 7 players with more than 20 points. Draw controls, Kendra O'Keefe has 35. Katie Wilk has 31. Kate McNamara has 36. So Kate McNamara leading the team, plus she has like 4 today, I think. Ground balls, Ali Vanna leads the team with 40. Eliza McHale, 31. Katie Wilk, 29. And turnovers caused, 17 is Ali Vanna's magic number right now. She has 17 caused turnovers. Katie Wilk, 13. And Bree Thomas, 11. So those were the stats coming into today. So really impressive. I think the most impressive thing is that on 131 team goals scored, there are 70 assists. And when we've looked at other teams, nobody has nearly that many assists for our other goals. So you're almost at 58% of goals scored with a helper, which I think talks a lot about how this team does things and how they play well together. Both teams back out on the field. We got other stats we'll talk about later. Maybe we'll save them for the second half. I'm sure you will. So Jones ball just inside the football 50-yard line. 5:01 on the clock. Lane Tech leads 6-1. We've been playing with a running clock. I'm not sure if that was a coach's agreement or just because the game started a little bit late. We have lights here at the Jones field. Not sure if they come on. Not sure they'd need them even if we played a regular varsity game and then the JV game after. Um, 45-yard line on the other side of the referee. So picked off by Gitschlag. She's got a clear run. 4 defenders. She's got Abby Kenyon on her left. Gitschlag fakes, comes back to the center. She's going to pull it up all loose on the ground. Picked up by Hudasek. Over to Thomas. Thomas switches on offense for the first time this year. She has an assist from her defensive position. She gets around the goal. She shoots, scores! Bree Thomas with her first goal of the year. That was determined. Nobody came to pick her up behind the net. And she just took it around and scored. We'll call it 4:30 left in the first half. Makes it 7-1, Lane Tech. So coach taking the opportunity to switch in some players, offense and defense. I'm not sure. Bree's back on defense. We'd have to go look at that to see where she started that play, but she got into the offensive end and knew what she wanted to do with the ball. Allie Vanna in the draw circle with Olivia Ruby and Hudasek. Gets the ball over to Ruby. Referee falls down. Ruby picks it up, controls it. She got to drive straight down the middle. She wants it. Goes to her right a little bit. Shoots. Scores. 8-1 Lane Tech. Ruby just picked up that draw control. Had one little move to the right. Came back to the left. Call that 4:05. Nobody picked her up, and she bounced it past Layden. So Lane Tech now with an 8-1 lead. Clock's running. We're under 4 minutes. So in attack, Crosby, Katie Wilk, Gitschlag, and Annie Good. In the midfield, Kate McNamara, Allie Vanna, and Cooper Hudasek, Bree Thomas, Delilah Hale, Eliza McHale, and I'll get you the last one in a second. Karina Vargas in the goal. Right to Kate McNamara again. Picked up by Allie Vanna. Your other defender is Kate Chapman. Vanna with the ball. Down underneath the goal line to Crosby. Crosby all the way over to Good. Good has Hudasek. Picked up by Gitschlag. Gitschlag splits two defenders again. Splits two defenders again, shoots, scores!
Wow.
Mary's first goal of the year to go with her one assist. Lane Tech leads 9-1. Impressive solo performance there. She split two defenders, came back, split them again. We'll call that like 2:10. No, 2:27. We'll call it 2:45. So, Allie Vanna in the draw circle. Pushes it forward again. Chapman or McNamara. Nope, Allie Vanna. Allie Vanna again. So Lane's just had every draw control. Vanna on the right side, drives in, gets behind the net. Got Hudasek cutting, nope. Crosby goes through. Got pass into Crosby, she picks it up. Back to Vanna. Had Gitschlag going through, lots of cutters. Everybody's cutting through. McNamara sets a pick. McNamara now with the ball behind the goal. Into Gitschlag, ball's on the ground. Picked up by the goalie, Layden. Looking for a deep outlet. Good outlet pass. Nice catch by number 1. She's trying to run it through the midfield. She bounces the ball. Number 20 has a beat on it. Number 20 picks it up. Bree Thomas on her. 45 seconds left in the first half. 20 goes through all the defenders, running to her right. Now brings it wide. 19 with the ball underneath the goal line. 30 seconds left. looking for a pass, looking for a switch. Alivana gets across the crease. 19 comes across. Maggie Breed knocked the ball loose. 18 seconds. Number 20 with the ball. Maggie Breed on her. There's a whistle. Not a whistle. Maggie Breed, good defense. Ball's loose still. 6 seconds. Foul on Lane Tech. Clock's going to run out. 2-1 time. So at the half, Lane Tech leads 9-1. You're listening to Lane Tech Girls Lacrosse on the Lane Tech YouTube Athletics channel, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We are back on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with Lane Tech Girls Lacrosse. At the half, Lane Tech leads the Jones College Prep Eagles 9-1. Goal scoring was spread around. Coach Malmstrom trying to get people into different positions, get them used to playing some different ways, some different lineups. So you're ready for the end run of this season. Lane Tech back on the field. Mary Gitschlag had her very first goal of the season. Olivia Ruby, her fourth. Bree Thomas with her first goal of the season. Trying to figure out who I missed. So we'll just recap the scoring. McNamara from McHale to start the scoring at 23:50. Then they did it again just a minute 40 seconds later. Then Kate McNamara returned the favor to Eliza McHale to make it 3-0. Then Kendra O'Keefe to Eliza McHale at 17 minutes made it 4-0. Sorry, we got to reset the clock here. I'm assuming we're going to go with running clock for the second half. Where are we? Abby Kenyon had her fifth goal of the season. So we are back. Kate McNamara in the draw circle. In the midfield, Cooper Hudasek and Allie Vanna. On the attack, Natalie Crosby, Kate Chapman, Mary Gitschlag, and Katie Wilk. Defense, Bree Thomas, Delilah Hale, Eliza McHale, and Maggie Breed. In the goal now is Alyssa Gonzalez. Ball's up. Allie Vanna secures it. Quickly down into the offensive end. So we'll see what Coach Malmstrom wants the team to do with a 9-1 lead and a running clock. Crosby with the ball. Into Kate Chapman. Still a couple players that haven't scored a goal this year, so I'm sure that's part of the objective for this half is to, if you're going to score, try and get somebody who hasn't scored yet. Ball's loose, picked up by Allie Vanna. Allie Vanna to Katie Wilk. Katie Wilk brings it to the right. Crosby. Gitschlag misses the pass. Ball picked up quickly by Kate Chapman. Chapman drives on her left hand. Pulls it back. Crosby. So Lane working it around a little bit. Hudasek. Hudasek drives, right-handed, shoots, scores! Cooper Hudasek with her first goal of the season makes it 10-1 Lane Tech, 23:50. Ten to 1 Lane Tech. So 3 players tonight with their first goal of the season. Mary Gitschlag, Bree Thomas, and now Cooper Hudasek. Kate McNamara going back in the draw circle. We do have a running clock, so that will continue. No changes after that goal for Lane. Kate pushes it up to Allie Vanna. Allie Vanna gets the draw control, and Lane will start all over. Over to Kate Chapman. Kate Chapman loses the ball. Into the middle, she picks it back up. Around the back to Crosby. Crosby to Vanna. Vanna backhand pass. Picked up by Jones, foul on Lane, so Jones ball. Referee restarts play. Ball pass, McHale steals it in the midfield. She's got Kate Chapman to her right and Mary Gitschlag. She takes her time. She's looking for Kate Chapman. Back to Wilk. Lane was just, oh no, Lane was not offsides. Kate McNamara had stayed back. Kate Chapman with the ball, looking for a shot. She gets it over to Mary Gitschlag. Ball's loose, saved. So Lane working it around Kate Chapman again. Vanna double teamed. Crosby goes through. Van on her left hand, pulls it back out into Chapman. Pass just a little high, right to the late in the goalie. Knocked down by Kate McNamara. Loose ball fought for Mary Gitschlag. Loose ball picked up by Bree Thomas. Oh, now we're offsides. Oh, Kate McNamara comes back. So Bree on the power of that goal is feeling offensive. She comes back, McNamara back in. Chapman looks to drive again. She gets it on her right hand. She shoots, scores! Kate Chapman with her first goal of the season. 20-55. 11-1 Lane Tech. Oops, I never started the clock. Where are we? 20:42. Sorry, that's close. All right. Kendra O'Keefe back in the game. Allie Vanna, Kate McNamara. So Kate Chapman's first goal of the season. 11-1 Lane Tech. Only 4 players left who haven't scored, and Jocelyn Hale's been injured for part of the season. So I think only 3 players that are here that haven't scored yet. Delilah Hale, Sophia Pagonis, and Maggie Breed. Maggie Breed in on offense now. She's down, has the ball behind the goal. Kate Chapman drives, pass a little high. Loose ball. Allie Vanna with another ground ball. She dumps it in. Maggie Breed shoots, scores. Maggie Breed gets on the score sheet. Her first goal of the year. A powerful shot. She let that loose from right in front of the crease. Ball kind of went in, bounced off the crossbar. Had to wait for a second. Clock continues to run. So Delilah Hale and Sophia Pagonis are the 2 players on the field that haven't scored yet. Delilah's still on the defensive end. Oh, and Neve Mahon. I'm sorry, Neve. Neve and Delilah playing defense right now. Oh, Audrey Nathouse, too. She's got 3 assists. So we still have a couple more to go. Kate McNamara in the draw circle. Kendra O'Keefe. And Allie Vanna. Kendra O'Keefe controls the draw quickly into the attacking end. O'Keefe down to Chapman. Chapman over to Crosby. Nice catch. Crosby drives. Has Maggie Breed. Maggie Breed. Oh. Loose ball picked up by Jones. Jones drops it. Picked up by Allie Vanna. So Maggie had a chance for a second goal. Ball just came out of her stick. Wilk to McNamara. McNamara into Chapman. Ball knocked out of her stick as she tried to shoot. McNamara with the ground ball. Wilk at the top. Wilk dumps it in again to Maggie Breed. That ball is knocked down. Picked up by Wilk. Lanes spread out. They're looking for cutters. Vanna to the top. 17.5 minutes left in the game. Little high for Crosby. That's a pass. That's going to go to Jones. Not sure who's picking it up for Jones. I don't think anybody went to get the ball yet. There we go. So 18 is going to have the ball behind the goal. Lane Tech's going to challenge this clear. Chapman and Breed on that left side. Katie Wilk, ball to the goalie. Layton with the ball. She gets outlet over to 25. Nice pass into the middle to number 14. Good job by Jones. Ball's in the midfield. Up comes Emily Sides. 2 lane defenders. Oh, Kendra O'Keefe and Emily Sides there. Somebody's going to get a push. Too many people go behind. 14 still with the ball. Ball's on the ground. Check on an empty stick. Kendra O'Keefe comes away with it. I think Ali Vanna knocked that ball out. Nobody with O'Keefe. Maggie Breed looking for the ball again. Now we got Delilah Hale on the offensive end. O'Keefe with the ball. Top to Wilk. Pass into Crosby. Crosby can't control it. Ball loose, picked up by McNamara. McNamara looking for somebody to cut. She takes it behind the goal. She's getting Crosby to come from right to left across your screen. Crosby with a nice catch. Shoots, goes low. Scores! McNamara to Crosby. 15-30. Crosby's second goal of the season. 13-1. McNamara with her second assist. Six assists today on 13 goals, so keep that up. Natalie's 2 goals to go with 1 assist. Kate now has 12 goals and 13 assists on the season. McNamara in the draw circle with O'Keefe and with Vanna. Attack is Crosby, Hale, Delilah, Breed, and Wilk. Defense is Mahan, Sides, Thomas, and McHale. Alyssa Gonzalez back in the goal. Referee trying to get the ball set, get those sticks parallel. Little height differential. The Jones player is quite tall. Ball goes backward. McNamara knocks it forward to Kendra O'Keefe. Kendra O'Keefe with the draw control. Tried to get it to Hale, pass a little low. Hale scoops up the ground ball. She's left-handed, so she kind of needs to be on the other side. There you go, she cuts through. Wilk had Breed and Thomas there. Loose ball picked up by Jones. Ali Vanna stops that. They're going to get Vanna with a sphere. Jones picks up the ball, continues play. McNamara right next to her. Kendra O'Keefe comes over. They drive her back to Maggie Breed. Referee calls sphere again. Sphere. 17 passes the ball, blocked by McNamara. Picked up by O'Keefe. Back check, not. So O'Keefe looking for Delilah Hale. She's got her. Delilah Hale catches. She's on her left hand. Shoots. Stopped by the goalie. Layden with a save. Her first save of the second half. Quick outlet to number 6. Loose ball picked up by Jones. Ball loose in the midfield. Mahan racing to get there. Bree Thomas. Bree knocks it forward. Check on an empty stack. Thomas continues play. She's got room down the sideline. She beats number 6. She brings the ball inside the numbers. Got Breed behind. Behind the goal with Thomas. She pulls it back. She's one-on-one with number 25. Goes to her left hand. Picks up the loose ball. She passes it. She's going to come back out. Send McNamara back in. Ball behind the net. Maggie Breed. Maggie Breed dumps it into McNamara. McNamara out to Alivana. Lane Tech looking for Delilah Hale. Alivana goes behind. Hale cuts. Vanna didn't see her. Reset. They got her on her left side. Alivana behind the net directing traffic. Vanna ball loose. Vanna picks up the loose ball. Referee stops play for a second. Not sure why. You send Vanna back out to the dot. Ball into the top to Katie Wilk. Wilk dumps it into Breed. Ball loose, picked up by Jones. Wilk and McNamara there to challenge the clear. Pass. McHale's going to pick that off. McHale quickly in the offensive end. Hale's got to cut to that net. Delilah's got to cut. Where are you? McHale's going to take it down underneath the goal line. She's got Hale. Good job by number 5 stopping that cut. Shoot. Maggie Breed. Shot was knocked down by the defender. Picked up by Layden. Layden's out of the goal. Ball loose. Picked up by Katie Wilk. Ten and a half minutes left in the game. Top of the 12 to Vanna. Over to Maggie Breed. Gwen Ryan back in the game. McNamara with it between the hash and the numbers. Back to Gwen Ryan. Reset, looking for some cutters. Delilah Hale with the ball, top of the 12. She drives. She's on her left hand. She gets inside. Shoot. Score! Delilah Hale with the goal. We'll call it 9:40. Delilah Hale with her first goal of the season. Lane Tech 14-1. We'll call that unassisted. She did that all on her own. Cooper Hudasak. And I'm not sure who else. Kate McNamara in the draw circle. Ball's up. Controlled by Jones. Foul on Lane Tech. So far, 6 Lane players have scored their first goal of the season. Just leads a couple more trying to get on the score sheet, put the ball in the basket. Jones with the ball behind the net. Ball loose, 19 drops it. McHale tries to pick it up. Bree Thomas has it. Bree Thomas on the loose. She's got a free field in front of her. She's looking for a pass. She cuts to the middle. She's got it down to Neela Ryan. Ooh, Neela Ryan. Bree makes the pass, picks up the loose ball. Bree looking for anybody. She's going to slow it down. Gwen Ryan at the top of the 12. So Audrey Nathouse in the offensive end looking for her first goal of the season to go with her 3 assists. Neela Ryan picks up the loose ball. Maggie Breed still on offense. Delilah Hale still down there. Gwen Ryan. Cooper Hudasek. Kate McNamara. Maggie Breed with the ball on that far side. She gets it up top to Cooper Hudasek just outside the 12. Gwen Ryan. Tried to get the ball into Nat House. Ball loose. Going to be picked up by Gwen Ryan. 6:45 remaining in the ball game. Pass into Hudasek. She picks it up, goes around the crease. She has a head of steam coming around. Back up to Gwen Ryan. Breed cuts. Nice stop by the Jones defender. Ball in the middle, loose. Picked up by Jones. Cross check on Lane, so Jones ball. 6:16 on the official clock. Another foul on Lane. Jones quickly into the offensive end. Pass a little ahead. Karina Vargas in the game, not as a goalie. Eliza's pass knocked down. So Karina Vargas getting an opportunity to play without the pads, without the big stick. Lane in a little trouble clearing right now. McHale picks up the loose ball. So Vargas wearing number 21, which is her number, so she should be wearing it. And Emily Sides, head of steam. She's driving on the goal. 2 defenders to beat. She goes outside 1. Gets it out to Neela Ryan. Score. Who shot that? Neela Ryan? Sorry, I missed that completely. I think it was Neela. Five minutes left in the game. Neela's third goal of the season. Kate McNamara in the draw circle. Clock continues to tick. 4:15 left in the ball game. Control by Nat House. She gets the ball to Ali Vanna. Ball into good shoot, save by Layden. Quick outlet pass. Foul on Lane Tech, going to be Jones' ball. Gwen Ryan challenging the clear over with Ali Vanna. Ali Vanna picks up the ball. Into the middle to Andy Good. Andy Good shoots, score! Andy Good with her second goal. Ali Vanna, her 18th assist. By the time we get to this draw, we'll be under 3 minutes. Kenyon back in the game, along with Tenfeld. Abby Kenyon going to take the draw. So it's Hudasek, Kenyon, and Tenfeld in the midfield. Nat House, Ryan, Breed, and Good on the attack. Ball's up. Controlled by, should have been Kenyon's. Ball still loose. White ball. Referee called a check. So Jones quickly gets it across midfield. Abby Kenyon gets a foul. So Jones ball. 2:10 remaining in the game. Number 3 with Jones. Ball loose. We're going to call a cover on that, I think, on Gwen Ryan. Ball loose again. 1:45 remaining in the game. Nat House with the pickup. She's got one defender to beat. She gets on her left hand. She's going to shoot. Score! Audrey Nathouse with her first goal of the season. Unassisted. 1:30 remaining in the second half. So just trying to look. So Neve Mahan and Sophia Pagonis, 2 players without a goal yet, 2 field players. Neither goalie has a goal. We're going the wrong directions. We're 45 seconds, so we don't care, but they're going the wrong direction. Controlled by Jones. 40 seconds. Number 2, who's the goal scorer for the day. She tries to drive all the way in. We're going to get McHale disagrees, not so vehemently, but doesn't think she fouled her. So we're going to get an 8-meter shot. So Alyssa Gonzalez's only action on the day is going to be an 8-meter shot. 2 rushes in, tries to bounce it, ball goes over. Karina Vargas back there. Karina scoops up the loose ball. 13 seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Jones' ball. And that's going to end the game. 3-2-1. And that is the ball game. So with the running clock, Lane Tech is going to win this ball game 17-1. Several first-time goal scorers for this season: Audrey Nathouse, Mary Gitschlag, Bree Thomas, Cooper Hudasek, Kate Chapman, Delilah Hale, and Maggie Breed. All got their first goals of the season. Probably have another opportunity next Thursday on Senior Day for Neve Mahan and Sophia Pagonis to get their goals. Who knows? Karina Vargas and Alyssa Gonzalez may have a chance to score too, as Karina came out of the goal after her first half stint and got some field time in the second half. So a nice tune-up, getting ready for 3 games next week. The end of the regular season will happen on Thursday, and then the following week we will get into the Public League playoffs. So Lane Tech takes that trip down the Kennedy, no matter how long it took, and got here a couple minutes late, but didn't affect them. Just an overmatched Jones team today. Put up a valiant effort, but Lane Tech just a little bit too much for them today. So for all the great folks at Lane Tech High School, head coach Miss Amanda Malmstrom, principal Miss Edwina Thompson, and athletic director Mr. Brent Badish, Lane Tech moves to 9-3 on the season, 5-0 in the Chicago Public League, and they are back on the field Monday, May 1st. It is the rescheduled game against arch rival, the Peyton Grizzlies. The Grizzlies sitting just above 500 for the season, but everyone has had this game circled since last May. More than likely, it's the first of 2 meetings of the season, but both teams would like to have this one in the win column before the playoffs start. Varsity game time on Monday is at 6:15. On Wednesday, we'll travel out to Montini, which is in Lombard, and then on Thursday, back at Lane Tech against the Lincoln Park Lions for senior night. I'll have to check on the game time for you. I think that one might be early, but 3 games next week. Lane Tech wins big tonight, 17-1 over the Jones Eagles. For everyone at Lane Tech Lacrosse, for Mary Avery, this is Tony McHale saying good night from Chinatown. So long, everybody.
Did it feel good?
I mean, it's
I lost the ball a bunch of times.
it's easy when it's.
I lost the ball, honey, a bunch. It's just, I think it was just a combination of the sun.
It's a tough angle when it's down here.
The sun and, I don't know. I wasn't anticipating as well as I could have been. But here we go, here's the cheer. It looks a lot better on here than it looks on the screen. Okay. I'm gonna go home. Give me a kiss.
I love you.
I'll see ya. Tell her good game for me. Okay?
I will be.